Professor Ian Jackson. I'm head of disease mechanisms at the MRC Human Genetics Unit, which is part of the University of Edinburgh. We're based at the Western General Hospital. My own work is about understanding how genetic differences in our genomes can result in disease or variation between individuals. Principally, we do this by studying genetic differences between mice and how a particular change in a gene in a mouse can lead to a change in its biology. So we understand the mechanism of those diseases. Well, the genome is all the DNA that's in your cell. It's the collection of the genes, it's the parts of the DNA that control those genes, and it's a lot of other DNA that's probably junk DNA that is sort of hanging around and has been there for millions of years through evolution. So each animal, each species has its own genome, and that genome determines how the genes work and how the organism develops, how we develop as a human, a mouse as a mouse, or a fly develops as a fly. It's all down to your genome. So the human genome is made up of about 3 billion units, they're called bases. There's 3 billion of them make up our genome, and any two individuals, apart from identical twins, but any two individuals will differ at sort of tens of millions of points throughout the genome. And we usually call these single nucleotide polymorphism SNPs, and we differ at many millions of those SNPs, one individual to another. Not everything, but a lot of the differences between us, a lot of those differences between individuals have no effect. They just happen to be there and get carried along. Some of them, a minority of them, will have an effect on the genes, how the genes work, when they're switched on, switched off, and what they do. And in some cases, those genetic differences will explain almost everything about the difference between us. So hair colour, for example, almost all the differences between individuals in hair colour is down to your genes. And height, a lot of height is genetically encoded. But other things like some diseases like diabetes, schizophrenia, depression, heart disease, your genome has an effect, and differences between genomes between individuals would mean there's differences in the risk of disease between individuals, but a lot of it is down not to the genes and the genome, but to your environment, your lifestyle, your diet, your upbringing, your environment as you're developing.